Alright, this is my first video, so I'm still not used to talking to the camera, so this will probably be a bit weird in the beginning. I'm going to film a stream of this deck. It's Deadguy Ale. It's based on this deck by Osturk, who I've talked to on Reddit, and we changed some cards, and I'm trying out some other cards myself, like Liliana at Last Hope. So this is the deck list. It has 2 more lands. I took out 1 Chromox, and I put back in the Mirror to try, and yeah, we added some Toxic Deluge to the boards as well. Let's see. I went 3 and 2 with the deck the last few times, so there is still some work to do. I've gotten some 4 and 1s, but no 5-0s yet. Usually because of mana problems. Either too many Chromox without something to imprint, or just mana screw because it's used as. Let's see for the first match. Never played against this person before. Okay, this hand looks pretty good. Both again, it could be okay against combo decks, although on the draw it's maybe not as great, because by the time you can Thoughtseize them, they might already kill you, or like not be enough, because if you want to play Deathrite Shaman on the first turn and Thoughtseize on the second turn, they already have their third turn. But they're mulliganing. And normally you want to play first turn Deathrite Shaman, but if they're a combo deck like this, we're going turn 1 Lotus Petal, I feel like going Thoughtseize might be a better plan. Because you're more likely to completely screw them, and they're less likely to kill you next turn. Alright, that looks pretty bad for them. So next turn we can go Deathrite with a green source, so we can exile the graveyard and then another Thoughtseize. So are they gonna Thoughtseize and Collective Brutality us? I guess then we don't have a Deathrite. Okay. I guess he takes Deathrite with the Thoughtseize, and either actually it doesn't make sense taking anything with Collective Brutality, because he would have more cards in hand for us to discard. Wow. I think he confused it with Liliana the Last Veil. Liliana of the Veil. Because this doesn't make a lot of sense. But I'm not gonna complain. Let's see, a Bayou. And a Deathrite. And he should never be able to have both mana and a creature in the graveyard. Because he has to keep top decking both mana and reanimation spells, and now also creatures to put into the yard. Okay, that should pretty much do it. Alright. Attack. And open that right. And basically, I don't think he has anything that can get him out. I'm gonna keep the wasteland in hand, in case he wants to fetch to non-basic. Yeah, that looks like he would probably fetch a Badlands. Does this matter? I guess we just take anything. Let's hit him just to be sure. There is not much to talk about right now because my opponent is not doing anything. I'm assuming he's not conceding just because he wants to see more cards in our deck. We don't really need any of this, but I'll just take the 0 damage before fetching away the rest. So, against Reanimator, Humility is a bit slow, but it might be good in late game. Enlightened Tutor to grab all this stuff, Surgicals, extra discards, Pitting Needle maybe for Grizzlebrand, Containment Priests, Canonist so they just can do less crazy stuff. Spirit is not great, but it might be okay against Faithless Looting and stuff, and Ensnaring Bridge. Clearly Honored Last Hope is not great. I usually take out him the Turak in this matchup, because you're just making them discard random stuff, and yeah, if you just been a Grizzlebrand or like another creature, you might actually be helping them. This stuff seems okay. Yeah, the equipments are not fantastic, so if I take this out, I can put back in one. Maybe drawing some random extra cards. Usually I would take out all the Stoneforges, but because I can't put in, because I switched one Liliana. Okay, this hand doesn't do anything, because it has no black mana. And it's way too slow anyway, so we're gonna mulligan this. This is also too slow against the Black-Red Reanimator, but I guess we just gotta try it. We can turn one Enlightened Tutor for Rest in Peace, and we don't need a third mana. We can turn one Enlightened Tutor for Rest in Peace and hope we're just not dead before we can actually resolve it. So he's going for the discards. Okay, this is actually better. We can end of turn flash Containment Priests. I think this is still very good. Actually, I don't want to ditch anything, but I think I'm gonna exile the Enlightened Tutor, because we are gonna need drawing more cards every turn, because they're just this, we can stall them for a while. This is not actually gonna win the game fast enough, because they're gonna keep top decking answers for the Containment Priest. Like Collective Brutality, for example. Yeah, it's a pity we can't also... Maybe I shouldn't have pitched Enlightened Tutor, because then we could upkeep Tutor for Rest in Peace and play it in the main phase. And they would probably be quite far behind, because they would need either, what's it called, Reverend Silence or Wear Tear or something. Okay, that actually helps. Naturally drawing it. So now they need the Wear Tear or the and Collective Brutality. Like a show and tell backup plan, but then they would still need to kill the Containment Priest. Actually, I'm gonna attack first. You never know if they would kill it in response to the discard spell. And that would be 2 extra damage now. So Stronghold Gambit is not gonna work through a Containment Priest. Enter the battlefield, he wasn't cast. Yeah. Iona isn't gonna do much. Pithing Needle isn't gonna do much. Talsis, well, if you play Dark Confidant this turn, it's not gonna do anything. So I think Dark Ritual actually gives them the best options. Okay, I might actually have kept the land in hand to bait him into casting the Thoughtseize, but okay, whatever. They're discarding. Okay, Lingering Souls is not gonna be able to be flashbacked, but I don't care. Take the brutality. And 5 damage. So that should be 7 for next turn. Okay, I think our opponent only cast one spell in this whole game. The the Lotus Battle in game 1. But usually this matchup is not so easy, because if they have Chancellor of the Annex and they're on the play, then there is not really much you can do. And I think I've had like 50-50 against them with this version, or with like a few cards different. And now it's waiting for the next one. Alright, game 2. I hope. It is really strange talking to a camera in English. It's like you're talking to yourself. And he's gonna time out. G Dub Boothie 14. So that's either turn 1 Thoughtseize and possibly Swords to Plowshares if they play like Deathrite Shaman, or turn 1 Stoneforge. So I think we're gonna keep it. Enchantress. I like. So we can. The Swords of Plowshares is gonna be useless, and the Thoughtseize, unless we can use the Council's Judgment. So I think I'm gonna exile the swords first. I mean, they may have Eidolon of Blossoms to use the swords on, but I think killing the ley line might be better, possibly, if we draw a lot of hymns. Barraskull sucks, because they have Elephant Grass, and GT, well, you can't really use the counters on their creatures, so I think drawing extra cards is the best. I think we actually need, if we might, no, we can actually even use Liliana to make them sacrifice. So I think we just kill the Argothian. Because if the deck can't draw any cards, it's basically doing nothing. Those are useless cards. I can either play the sword, but I can't equip it. But if I don't draw mana next turn, it would suck now to waste my mana playing Lingering Souls and not being able to equip next round. So I'm gonna play it. This deck actually doesn't have a lot of way to kill non-creature permanents. Like I've thought about adding a seal of what's it called? Seal of Cleansing? I'm not sure. Like it's an enchantment to sacrifice. I'm gonna look it up. Yeah, Seal of Cleansing, because you can kill enchantments or artifacts and you can tutor it up with Enlightened Tutor. And otherwise we only have the Council's Judgment to kill enchantments or artifacts. Actually, we don't even care about killing artifacts or enchantments that much. Oh crap, we can't target them. But we can deal 2 damage just to the Stoneforge. We already played land, that's a pity. I guess we just get the Batterskull in case they don't have Elephant Grass. But still, drawing extra cards is still strong, even without the 2 additional damage. 3 mana. Zenith, Solitary Confinement, or another Enchantress Presence. Okay, so he's on the Helm of Balance plan. Actually, we always should have drawn the extra card first before playing anything, even though I still. Okay, Batterskull is 4 damage, and Lingering Souls is only 2. So we're gonna exile him to Turak. That's the Batterskull. Then if we draw another land next turn, we can just play everything. Their opponent is pretty screwed, and Enchantress needs like a lot of mana, so I mean, if they have like 4 or 5 mana, we probably would be locked out of the game. And they could still have a crazy turn next turn, like Serra's Sanctum for 4 mana, 6 mana, play Elephant Grass or Solitary Confinement. So it looks pretty good, but we may actually just lose if they have it. Or even just Helm of Obedience, Serra's Sanctum into Helm of Obedience. Okay, I'll just damage the Germ for now. So I think we take card out of our hand. Stronger than just adding more tokens. Actually, with a token we would kill him next turn. And now we can block one of them. But oh well. He discarded Leyline. These will kill his Enchantress without killing us. He may have seen it, but dig against Helm of Obedience, Spirit, very good. Rest in Peace does nothing. This stops them from chaining all the stuff. Needle. I'm not sure if we wanna. Actually, we may want to Enlighten Tutor just for Spirit of the Labyrinth. Take out Jite, Swords to Plowshares, even if we may have. So I'm not sure if we will mulligan to the ley line. We may want to take out the hymns, because Thoughtseize at least we can choose which cards to take. Battle Scroll is not great, but I'll leave it in. Liliana's Last Hope is not great. Actually, does it do anything? Makes tokens. This just drains, kills creatures they can't, and takes in sources. Actually, this is really bad. Does nothing. And Last Hope out, and him. Oh, we'll just take it back in. Although Surgical on their stuff, they do have Rest in Peace main deck, but yeah, we will try this round first. I think this does not enough. Like, the hymn is good if he doesn't have leyline, but this is. We might get really screwed by mulliganing, but like, this is bad. But we're gonna keep and try to scry to a black source. No, Deluge is actually very good. So I'm not gonna imprint a Deluge, I'm gonna imprint a crap. Actually, now I don't have a black source next turn either. Okay. I'll still play the Stoneforge, just for mana efficiency. And Thoughtseize him next turn. It may backfire if he plays Enchantress this turn, but we can't play everything. Preventing him from starting off is more important than getting the sword online. So, crop rotation. Maybe he's on the Serenity Solemnity, like with he's trying out a new enchantment from Hours of Devastation to get the land Glacial Chasm. Sarah Sanctum doesn't do anything, so he can't cast Enchantress Presence or Oblivion Ring. I'm gonna take Argothian. Now he does have the mana for Enchantress Presence. And we're fucked. Or doomed, at least. This gets black, so we have black, double black. Actually, we need double white as well. So I'm gonna fetch a Scrubland, then play Thoughtseize and Sword of Fire and Ice this turn, and keep the Council Judgment for next turn. Because just taking one of them isn't gonna do enough. Because we're not attacking and we need to actually kill him fast. I was fetching the Scrubland, Thoughtseizing him. Rest in Peace doesn't do anything, but it may. Sorry, I'm distracted. Dark Depths. Crop rotation might get. Crop rotation to Thespian stage probably kills us. So, obviously we should have mulligans this hand. Mirror's Guile. That's good. It will find him Helm of Obedience, I guess, to kill us. Rest in Peace. And then Oblivion Ring. And I'm very dead. You should have enchanted the other land, but it's not gonna matter. Because we don't play Vindicate. Actually die to Rest in Peace, but I need to draw extra cards because he's drawing 3 or 6 cards a turn or whatever. So he'll find something before. That's actually very good. Actually, he did draw 5 lands. But we need to get the Oblivion Ring out of his hands. Because if he takes a stone forge or the sword, we're not getting anywhere. Well, that's not the worst. But Muriska will filter his cards very like every turn, so we can't really beat the card quality with just one creature. I have 6. Alright, hardcast Leyline. Still, never seen the art. That's cool. So, what's he throwing up? Solinity, can't get counters. Counters can't be put on stuff. And he's gonna play Dark Depths. And we're gonna cancel Judgment it. The Marital Age token. We can't win through Solitary Confinement, but we can't win through the Dark Depth Solinity either. So, we're gonna take Solitary Confinement and hope to draw into more Wastelands, or actually I did play a land, so if I draw a Wasteland I can't play it anymore. That was bad. Then we're gonna attack. But since he has to win, he might even just block it. Oh, exactly. We're dead. We're gonna keep playing. I think after this video I actually wanna upkeep. Alright. I think after this game I actually wanna play Enchantress on video as well. Surgical, even with Rest in Peace, could be okay. Why didn't I board in humility? It stops, actually, it only stops marital age and the draw effects, but it also makes our creatures bad. Taming Priest might not be great. Maybe I just got some more Stoneforge stuff, because like you've seen, they don't actually do anything except attack for damage in this matchup. And if they have Leyline, that's pretty bad for us. So Deathrite is good against them. The rest of this doesn't do anything. We might prefer to play turn 1 Enlightened Tutor into Spirit of the Labyrinth instead, or or the Aethersworn Canonist, but I think Spirit is better, so we're gonna keep. Oh. Opponent is scrying. And off we go. It was Spirit of the Labyrinth. You have nothing to exile for Chromox. So he probably doesn't play Wasteland Hate, but I'm gonna play it like this anyway. In case he has back to basics or I don't know, random stuff. I've even played Enchantress. Non-creature permanent, alright. Actually, don't think we do destroy any creature permanents except for Wasteland. Because what's its name? Council of Judgments doesn't it just exiles. So it should be okay. And I could Pithing Needle like Helm of Obedience just to be safe, but I actually think it's better to wait until he plays something, in case he has like Thespian Stage or something else to name. I hope we don't die to him just dropping Dark Depths. Okay, we might. And we can't gain life to survive this. So, come on, confidence. Ah, Leyline. Jesus. We want to play a... doesn't really matter, we have 4 colors. Plenty of them. Liliana, discard Chromox. I can now say I'm very happy I chose to add Caracas to the deck compared to the original list did not have any Caracas. But on Magic Online you have a lot of Reanimator, Show and Tell, maybe not so much, Dark Depths, Turbo Depths, Lands, or even just it won me games against Leo Vault one time. So I think it's pretty... well, not necessarily is a bad word. Wait, we have nothing to exile. Step nothing. Is there a way he can play Rest in Peace and Helm of Obedience and kill us this turn? 3 cards, yes, 3 cards. So there must be Serra Sanctum, Rest in Peace, and Helm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. And needs 7 to kill us. So I'm gonna do that now. At least when he plays Rest in Peace, Serra Sanctum gives 4, and then he has 5 mana. I mean, it's maybe not necessary, but it would just be stupid to die to random him having the 3 exact card he needs. Helm of Obedience. And next turn 6 damage. Why did he discard Elfin Grass? Like this couldn't attack, he would get an extra turn. But I guess he doesn't have any outs. he's not. I thought he would still be here. The lists. But I guess he may just send me chat or forget it. Chat, where's that? No. Magic Online. But yeah, like you see, this deck, it beats a combo deck. Well, Enchanter is another combo deck. That's the best matchup, usually, without the discard. It has some problems with Grixis Delver and sometimes Death and Taxes. That's where extra Toxic Deluges come in. And, well, Storm, I think actually won 60% of my games against him, but like, if you can turn one him to Turek them, of course that's really good. But I've had them like be discarded to 1 or 2 cards and still win with like drawing Infernal Tutor into Past in Flames, like after I discarded all the rituals. Or maybe they just top deck the leads. I don't remember, but show it out. It's a good matchup because they need to have exact combination of 2 cards more or less, and with all the discards. Okay, this has no lands. This is good. It has turn 1 discards and turn 2 some options depending on what my opponent is playing. Our previous opponent has sent me the deck lists. How do I copy this? I think I'm gonna just print screen it and just type it later. Where's our next opponent? Oh, actually we have an opponent, I forgot. But he's away from keyboard. We're gonna keep it. And that's right, it's actually good, so we're gonna leave it on top. Turn 1 Thoughtseize, and then we can from there. And our opponent is playing. He's playing very slowly. This is actually tricky. If I take the Entomb, like my Hymn will probably take some of his creatures anyway if I decide to play it, although I should play Deathrite. But if I take the Faithless Looting, he needs to draw a reanimation spell naturally, and if I take the Entomb, then he can Faithless Loot into, then he has like 2 more draws to find the reanimation because he already has the Entomb effect. And last time I played against Black-Red, I had the same choice and I took the Entomb, because usually the Wisdom says you have to counter the Entomb. But it really backfired because he just played Faithless Looting, discarded Grizzlebrand, and like Petal reanimated it or something. So this should give us a few more turns before he top decks the reanimation effect. Hopefully. It's a Badlands. Oh, that's really bad, man. That's not okay. The Iona, Tight Spout. If he has a reanimation effect, we might just concede. So he doesn't have an idea what we're playing. Like, he probably guesses we have Deathrite because of Bayou, but he doesn't know we're playing white. That's a Petal, alright. Thoughtseize, so he has Petal, Entomb, and an unknown card. I think we can just reveal him our hand. It would be a bit too early to concede before we know he has the reanimation effect. He would only take Lotus Petal or Entomb. Unless he already has the reanimation spell, of course. I'm not gonna crack and hope he thinks we're like on a bug deck. Exhume. That would be bad. Then he could take Tidespout Tyrant, play Petal, and bounce Deathrite. And then we can't. And actually Entomb to bounce a land. And then we might as well concede. Maybe he's thinking about flashbacking Faithless Looting. Because if he had Exhume, I think he would have played it already. Because he knows exactly what's in our hand. Come on, Roberto. Cardoso. passing, wow. And I can't cast anything, because I need to keep them an open. If he draws Exhume, I think we need to exile Tidespout, even though Iona on black would stop Liliana, or white would stop Swords of Plowshares, but at least we can remove it with Caracas or the other of the options I just mentioned. But Tidespout would just bring us back to the Stone Age, more or less. That's okay, go ahead. Now we would need Petal. Sire is bad. And Grizzlebrand is bad. I think him drawing a lot of cards is the thing we can recover least from. Because if we discard our hand, we can flashback Lingering Souls or top deck like Swords of Plowshares. But if he draws 14 cards, like he can just reanimate too many things the same turn. So I think Sire is okay, because we can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we can block it and kill it. Iona is kind of bad. It's actually really problematic. And Tidespout, I don't know. He can bounce 2 permanents, so we're really far behind, but at least it doesn't cut off 50% of our removal. So I think we still take Iona. So first Iona, then next turn Tidespout, and only then Sire. Iona, it targets the correct one. Iona, green. I guess I know we don't play Force of Will. So I'm gonna auto yield. I don't want Liliana yet, because then I need to tap my green mana, and if he gets Tidespout Tyrant, he can bounce it and use Thoughtseize to discard it again. Actually, with this hand I might be more okay with Tidespout, because we can make him sacrifice it. Then maybe I will exile Sire first. Depends how much mana he has open to play more spells into the Tidespout. Because as long as I can have 3 mana, Sure. Yeah, my wife asked to check the Dropbox thing. It looks like they've all been uploaded. Come on, Roberto. I wonder if he's slow or just like doing other stuff. I mean, okay, he probably is in a very bad spot. Unless he draws Exhume. But he should still like be able to make a choice within like half a minute, not or 1 minute, not 2 or 3 or 4 minutes. He's ditching the petals and he's going for it. If he ditches, animate dead, that's a bad choice. Unless if he has a second spell to take the Tidespell Tyrant. But then he can't cast anything into it, so green mana, exile Sire. And fizzle. So we did Humility, last game, Ensnaring Bridge, Containment, Canonist, Rip and Spirit. And these 5, taking out the Stoneforge, Liliana 2 package. This, and then we I think we kept in a random value card. He may have Reverent Silence. Does he? I don't know. We might actually want Chaotic if he has like sneak attack backup plan or. Turn 1 Mirror's Guile. Hope to find a white source. To get a white source. It's pretty risky, but I'm not 100% sure. Well, we could do better, probably. It feels bad mulliganing this away. Maybe if he mulligans a lot, if he doesn't snap keep at least. He mulligan to 6. I think I can't keep this. This is better. We keep this. Ooh, mulligan to 4. He's gonna get really disrupted. I'm gonna keep this top in case it doesn't fetch a basic. We duress first, so we don't have to take the Griselbrand if that's his only card. Because then he could like yeah, we need to make Axiom. Collective Brutality is kind of bad too, but no, I can't F6 here. Like, not completely, because then he will know when we draw Surgical Extraction. Well, it's not... If we can resolve it before he gets Iona in the graveyard, which we should, then it should be okay. Because he's probably gonna name black with our only black mana. Now he's gonna kill Confidence and try to discard us, which he can't. And then we'll plus Liliana, even if he has nothing in hand. Actually, maybe I shouldn't have played the Dark Confident, because I knew he was going to do this. But I think we're still winning. Let's take a shrubbery. And now he should never be able to have a creature in play. Because we either discard his cards, and if he reanimates it, we have enough counters to make him sacrifice a few creatures. Actually, no. If he gets Griselbrands, that's really bad for us. Because he will draw a lot of cards. Just the Iona would have been okay. So, no Exhume, please. I might ultimate her next turn, just so he won't have to double Exhume mana. But now he has 3 lands, so that doesn't work. So, I'm gonna have to try. Hope he doesn't just have it. Playing the Confidence definitely was a bad idea. And I ditched the Wasteland because I wanted to have 2 white for humidity if we draw it. I drew a 3rd white, so now the Wasteland would have been a lot better. That's not bad at all. I think I keep it in hand. Because he can have Pithing Needle. I'm just gonna make him sacrifice. Make him choose between 2 possible, like if he wants to fetch red, to have him die to Wasteland. Or maybe it's a bad choice, but I think it doesn't really matter a lot. At least we might cut him off red if he's afraid of Wasteland. It's crazy though, like, how can a Reanimator player have needed 18 minutes to just play 2 games where he didn't do a lot? Like, we spent 6 minutes in the same time that he spent 18 minutes. Haha, fooled you. Lightning bolt, top deck Hate Bear, Containment Beast, nah. At least now he may be tempted to not go for a legendary creature. I mean, I think drawing of Griselbrand is still the best idea. I think he's got Exhume now if he needs 2 mana. What's he doing? Loses 2. Oh yeah, makes sense. This may backfire, but I don't want to discard it. Because now I need to keep plusing Liliana, and I will never be able to have more than one card in hand. For now, unless I want to stop taking Liliana, which I don't. Galopti, who will probably do nothing. Okay, Stoneforge would have been better here. To get a sort of fiery dice to start drawing more. Oh, I forgot to plus Liliana. That's bad. Too late. I'm talking too much, obviously. Yeah, I think now we only plus Liliana. Actually, I think if he has to win 2 games in 5 minutes, we just will win on time. Like he will time out, even if he wins this game. But if he has no cards, then I think it is safer to not take the Liliana to get cards for a snaring bridge. Like this. I think we want to keep the swords. 6 more turns to go. And let's start filtering. Unless he... Well, he can Fateless Looting into Reanimate. Then he will lose 8 life, so he has to have Exhume right now. Then we might still lose to all the cards he draws. He's only gonna have 1 card and 1 mana, so he should be fine, because he can't draw anything with Griselbrand if he has to Reanimate. I think Needle on Griselbrand maybe better, and then Deathrite next turn to attack even under, like he can deal damage loss of life even under bridge. Griselbrand. Grizzly anglerfish. Let's not name that. I'm gonna discard this to avoid getting screwed by unforeseen circumstances. Hooray! 3-0 with 1 loss against Enchantress. That's 1 hour and 25 minutes for 3 matches. That's okay. That's like half an hour for a game. though. Where is everybody? Lincoln 3. Turn 1 Thoughtseize or Plow, turn 2 Stoneforge, keep. It's actually a pity because we are 3-0, but I think the deck actually hasn't really shown why it is so great, because like the two Black-Red Reanimator players didn't do much really. So like we won, yeah, sorry, I was a bit distracted. So we won 2 games against players that actually weren't really that hard. I took Thoughtseize first because the Collective Brutality can already deal with the Death Rite, and I wanted to make sure we didn't run into Dazes or something like that. Like he can still Dazes, like if he top decked it, but now like I took Liliana because he would play it last turn. Oh, no, not Stoneforge. But he would keep Toxic in his hand, and then we can escalate to both kill the Death Rite and take the Deluge. And I think we ditch the Bayou, not Delta. And he has 3 lands in hand. F6. I think by now, guess we're not a Force of Will deck, so I can safely yield. He's gonna Wasteland us. He's gonna Brainstorm. He's gonna shuffle away these 2 with Blue to Delta probably. And then most likely Wasteland us. Then we play Stoneforge. Or he shuffled that one away. Let's just assume he's a shuffling. Actually, if he wastes this as well, we might have a problem on white mana, because I think we only have 2 fetchable swamps that make white mana. Like we have a basic plains as well, but we can't get it. Stifle. Hello, Stifle. I guess it's fine, we have Jitta. That's my great okay. And do we want to get Butterskull or start getting Jitta online? I think I want Butterskull. Play around Days. Not around Days and Stifle. Actually, they may have True Name. And Leovold. This is not great against Leovolds, but I think I still want this against an unknown Blue Delver deck. For now. I thought the extra body of Butterskull is relevant. Okay, so no more white mana for now. I think I'm going to attack on him, so in case he has decay, we still get in the extra damage by attacking first. And at least Argita won't get countered now, in case he has like a daze or something. Okay, he did have a decay, looking at his mana. That costs 3 mana. Call against command? I don't know. We will see. Two green and a black. What the hell is that? Rotation. 4. Oh. This guy must be playing some kind of a loam deck. Maybe, or like with intuition. Maybe he has decay. No, just look at that mana. Okay. We don't lose to crop rotation into Dark Depths because he doesn't have 2 mana. So I'm not gonna keep up Wasteland. Because we need to start advancing our okay, that sucks. I think it's some kind of bug control with life removal. As long as they don't actually draw loam, we should be fine. I don't want to Wasteland yet, because we might need the mana more. And if he has like Maze of Ith or Rolling Lands, because it's a basic swamp. That's actually a good choice by the opponent. And we can't cast this. So let's start getting counters. Fair enough. Basic planes. Chase. Okay, maybe we should have wastelanded him off the 4th mana. This is gonna get bad. Like 2 damage a turn versus active chase. It's not gonna be enough. You might get like land and snapcaster to flashback the deluge, or yeah, okay. I guess a control opponent, you should never let him get to 4 mana. I'm gonna attack chase, even though we might be a few damage short to kill him in the end, but like at least now if he doesn't have removal for both Stoneforges, we might still have a chance, like if he only draws bricks. Let's see. Can we kill the chase? Does he have an answer? I'll force him to make the first move. Okay, maybe it's good we kept the wasteland. We discard. We can still discard Lingering Souls next turn. If we don't draw a white source. Life from below, alright. Does he have Snapcaster Decay? Or not? Attack chase with both of them. And go. No. Damn it. Snapcaster. Decay and block. Yeah, the Lingering Souls might get us there, but I think it's gonna be too late. So 3 useless cards, or 2.5 useless cards, versus 0 cards. Oh, he's gonna dredge and then brainstorm back 2 lands on top of his library. He's gonna loam 3 lands and then brainstorm. That's actually a huge card advantage machine. Like every turn he can just draw more and more cards. Like he gets 3 fresh cards from the top, puts back 2 useless lands, then dredges next draw step the life from the loam to mill the lands again, and then draw 3 fresh cards at the top. And he's gonna wasteland us. I think he should. Okay, he does. Yes, white mana. Perfect. Oh, I'm glad we actually get souls twice. Okay, first, gonna see what my opponent discards. Probably a land. And Lingering Souls. Lingering. At least he'll be forced to do something like that. But I meant like Flashback Deluge or something like that. Pernicious Deed. Maybe I should concede, but I still want to see more cards in his deck. Like, I want to know if he has something like Pernicious Deed or Intuition. I mean, it doesn't really change how we will sideboard, but he wants more. Must have been some useless cards then to brainstorm into. I think maybe it's safer to start attacking him, because we'll never get enough. Like, we get 2 damage in now, next turn possibly 4. But if we keep attacking the chase, it's just gonna keep plussing, or I don't know, we're just not doing anything with our mana and our life. And flashing back Lingering Souls is really bad if he has like more Deed or Deluge. But it's our best chance, I think. Wasteland doesn't do anything. Yeah, if you had attacked him instead of Jace earlier, yeah, that's what I thought. We might be a few damage short if he like only draws bricks. But I'm sure, like if you're a decent control deck, you have more than just one sweeper. Do I want to plow this, or can we assume he's gonna get like bounce a token? Can't stop that. His next turn he should get a wasteland to protect his dog debts. And we'll be like 1 or 2 damage short to kill. Sadly enough. I'm gonna play this against Jace +1. Tackling on 3. Rotation away to dark depths. Gonna get himself a... That's spicy. I can't stop it with Wasteland because he can activate in response. So he's gonna be able to dredge and kill a token every turn. So we're even deader. He can bounce 1 and Cabal Pit 1. Oh, he does have Leovold and Liliana, which we saw. It's pretty obvious we're not gonna get back from this if our next draw isn't like the best card ever, or like even just a Battle Skull, which he can bounce, but whatever. We got it. Maybe next turn Lingering Souls would be the best. Like just make 4 more bodies. Yeah, the 2 damage we would have done to him would have been useful. I mean, then he would not have let me untap with the 2 spirits, of course, but... we can't take that one. So he has double green, like a lot of black. Best option. He's gonna crop rotation now. Or abrupt decay, I don't know. Crop rotation, yeah. For dark depths, copy it. And I die. I still wanna see one more card in his hand. Well, this is already a more worthy opponent than the previous rounds. And concede. Sideboard. Surgical seems good. Humility it only stops dark depths, but it may be okay. Snaring Bridge may be okay. Containment Priest Candies don't do anything. Rip is good. Teague is stops chase. Spirit Job, I'm not sure. Actually, this is the maybe pile. Teague, maybe. Spirit, maybe. Rest in peace, definitely. Surgical, definitely. I'm gonna take out him because just life from the loam, all kind of stuff that plays around it. Maybe tutor for all this stuff. Yeah, definitely needle. Maybe duress. So he did have death ride, so brutality could be okay. Although I'm not sure, it just takes death ride and discards cards, but I think I feel like cutting this. Humanity is gonna slow us down too much, so we just have to hope he never makes the token. Teague only stops Jace and duress. I think Jita doesn't do enough. I think duress at least does more than just pump. Might help us in the early game to stabilize, like do this, to take something and surgical it. Yes, I would like to play first. I have surgical, turn 2 confident, which is not enough, but I'll try. At least we can death right his, we can plow his death right. But I think this is just a very bad matchup anyway. Yeah, death right, sure. He can't daze us, which he doesn't play anyway. I'll get a we don't need double black yet. And plows. Then I get a confident, which he will abrupt decay next turn. I might actually, no, that's gonna give away that I thought about it now. I'll just put it there when I actually want it. If confident lives, we might actually have a chance. He draws like one more card after this. Because we could have won last game, I think, if he had like two, 3 more cards earlier. Yes, I always want a card. Liliana is actually not that great against the deck with Loam, but we might get him to sacrifice a bunch of stuff. I'm not gonna get the Bayou, like it will backfire if we draw a Mirage Guile, but I think Council's Judgment, well, it's both a one-off. I think having double white is still better. In case of Stoneforge plus Plow. It's always a gamble anyway. Like if we top deck Mirage Guile now, then it sucks. Yeah, he discards it. And I should not auto-yield to this kind of stuff. I mean, I guess he didn't really want Loam because he needed the mana to decay Confident or something like that, but it's still a sloppy play. Why does he keep one mana floating? Okay, I will. He's probably gonna dredge with one of the brainstorm. Okay, he wanted to the Luchas. He only runs one Loam. That's a Jace, Deed, which he does play, and Deluge. Okay, no, I think. At least he can't get advantage from Liliana anymore, with the Loam gone. Yeah, it really sucks for our opponent. It's never fun if you lose a game because like you misclick or something like that. I'm gonna discard Chromox. Actually, I'm not sure I actually want him in this matchup because card disadvantage is really bad. Do I still stop in draw step? Yes. Because I want him to get used to it in case I ever draw surgical again, which is not good anymore with Loam gone. He discarded Deluge. Okay. Now he's gonna play Jace. Hello, Jace. Yes, you can come. But you really should. Okay, I'm just blabbering. Because it's, yeah, just me. No, I don't want to wasteland him yet. Because he already has a Jace, so he doesn't need... He's gonna draw a lot of mana. Let's see, we discard Plow. Now we do wasteland him, so he doesn't have 5 mana to Pernicious Deed to Confident. At least he will have to use a Jace counter for it, or something like that. Come on, Confident. Or 5 mana for Snapcaster Decay, or any other solution. Ouch, that hurts. Come on, kill us, opponent. Does he really want Death Rides? Or is it just a bait so we don't plus Liliana? I'm gonna plus Liliana. Because Death Ride isn't gonna do anything. Like, it can't attack Liliana and we can still -6 him if he doesn't draw decay. Like, there's nothing in our graveyard that I care about him taking. And sure, it may backfire. as always, but I think it's at least like it's a slightly bigger chance of killing him, like splitting his chase and his lands. If he can't decay it, then I'm not sure if he will keep his chase or his lands. Depends on if he draws like another one. Maybe if he sacks the chase, I should leave like something with it, so he will lose more permanents. Come on, no decay. Or Mael's from Pulse. He's exiling a land. For 5 mana spell. Snapcaster decay. No, that's actually not 5 mana, that's 4 mana only. Sure, you can have Strix. That goes in the chase pile. Okay. Sure. So, how to do? I don't care about Leovold. Well, let's say, what do I want him to sack? I can have Strix, whatever. Oh, it will kill Liliana. Maybe Strix goes back, he can have Leovold. I like all lands but no green. That seems... I don't know. He might still take this. But I'm gonna do it like that. At least I think this way he's always quite a bit behind. So he does want the Jace. That means... I don't know what it means. It doesn't make sense to already make Snapcaster target because he can't have Snapcaster. So I'm just gonna wait until end of turn. Is he really? I can't believe he would leave his trees to get killed only so I can kill his chase. He's gonna play Death Rite, of course. But if I draw any removal spell, what don't and he can have Death Rite, and I will need a Source of Plowshares, but I already spent 3. And do I want to trade my Confident for a Death Rite? This will make him get all his mana back, but this will draw me more cards. I think I'm gonna attack. And if he trades, at least my Lingering Souls will be safe. So, what's he gonna have? Stormer. He probably has a decay. Well, he may have a decay, but I'm still gonna attack everything into the Jace. Attacking Jace. That's like his best way to get out of this. Oh, wow. Do I want to flashback the Lingering Souls? Might run into a Pernicious Deed if he has to, or Toxic Deluge if he has to. I think I'm just gonna play it safe. My turn. Let's take the green. Okay, fair enough. We want to play around snapcastering him. I guess the stifle. Because he can stifle my snapcaster activation. Sure, let's see what's going on. Opponent. Brainstorm or I think Strix is more annoying. It will really limit our options. Like Brainstorm will only also draw him one card. Oh, I want to flashback Lingering Souls. Because that's like he goes to 7, goes to 5, and then he's dead next turn. Hopefully. Even with a Marital Age, I think. And we don't want Snapcaster Ponder, but he has like plenty of stuff, so I'm just gonna keep it open. He can't Snapcaster Decay, so I'm just gonna whatever, it doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna take something in my own graveyard. Sure. Let's see. Do you have an out, opponent? Or are you dead? You should be dead. Or he... Okay, that's pretty bad. So he already used this. Let's play the Stoneforge. Wow, if we win this game, he's actually probably gonna lose on time, unless he can like make a Dark Depths in a few, like in 5 minutes time. Cannon is, it does stop Snapcaster, but it's not great. Brutality only, oh, it stops tricks and takes like annoying stuff. Maybe we still want one Chrome Mox for explosiveness. But not two, because of the card disadvantage. And because like, I still think Collective Brutality is not awesome here. Yeah. Let's take it away. So even decks with Brainstorm, Jace and Ponder can still draw nothing for, what was it, 20 turns? No, 12 turns. And we can still make 5-0 for the first time. Let's see what the opponent can do in 5 turns. This is good, this is good, this is good. That's good against Lage. I still think we play Deathrite first. Okay, actually he's gonna choose what we play. Because Thoughtseize on turn 1 doesn't make much sense. Like, if he can do it when he has 3 mana, the chance is already bigger he has drawn a Chase. Or a Snapcaster. Like, if we do it now, he might get a Ponder and leave him without any mana. He may have Wasteland, but we need to be sure we get green. So like if he pushes this and wastes us, it's pretty bad. But if he doesn't, it's pretty good to get Mirror's Guile. It's sad we don't have a shuffle effect though. Like if you don't like the cards, we might be stuck drawing like the same, like looking at the same ones all the time. Deathrite. Nah, okay. I'm gonna play my Mirror's Guile. Oh, that's not gonna work. I'm gonna play my Mirror's Guile. Then, do I want to slow him down? Like a Wasteland is tropical, I exile a Carnival response. I think I'll try that for fun. I mean, we just have to slow him down enough. Like we don't even need to actually kill him. Because we've got like card filtering every turn. He needs green, like with his Deathrite, for example, to get Loam, to get this back. That doesn't make any sense, getting Thoughtseize. Maybe just wants us to know what he has to do. It would actually make more sense if he did it in our draw step to mess up our Mirror's Guile. I'm not gonna exile anything end of turn, because he might get green mana to decay something. I want all of these, so I'm gonna play Confident first and keep Deathrite open to stop his mana production. In case he kills Mirror's Guile, what do I want on top? Duress, because he doesn't want us to have Thoughtseize. He's gonna try something end of turn to make a green mana. I'm gonna risk him decaying my Deathrite, because I don't want to have 4 mana next turn for the chase. Okay, he does have the green mana. Okay. Actually, that's better, because I don't care about Confident as much. I just want him not to get any mana with his Deathrite. I think I can do it now. Whatever. Just make his loams worse. Do I want to discard anything to Brutality? Well, I definitely want Brutality more than the other stuff. Do I play my Caracas into his Wasteland? So many choices. Yeah, we have a Snare Bridge in case he ever... I think I'm just gonna kill Deathrite. Because I want this to have a better clock, and this to prevent Maritlate from killing me. Yeah, maybe Silver Library would have been better in this exact situation. Crop rotation? No, nothing. Okay. Be my guest. I think I'm gonna risk exiling something on Snapcaster right now. And if he makes mana with this and wrecks me, that's okay. Okay, my time's getting short as well. Let's see what's going on. Nothing. Okay, we need to stop doing stuff. That's not necessary. And then I'll yield to save some time. Okay, he's just yielding through his turns. Oh no, he isn't. Stoneforge is the best clock. So unless he has like a blue card, he doesn't. We can get the better skull and a sword. Right. Let's drop. So. I'm just not really thinking about stuff anymore because it's most important to just not lose. Like I've seen people pass turns in like a few seconds, so it's not over yet. Crop rotation into Maze of Ith? I don't know. I don't know if he has anything. Thespian stage, sure. Sure. Okay, I will take a short break, like 5 minutes before the last round. Alright, sorry about that. My wife needed me and I need some food as well. But let's see if we can make the 5-0. Let's see. Sideboard, main deck. No, I can't put all of them visible. It's taking quite a while. Like it's 10 p.m. in Europe, so a lot of European players should be on a what's it, Friday? Yeah. It's like Magicers probably don't party, so they should be playing MTGO. I think usually he plays some kind of aggro loam. I've also played against him on Bug. And like against turn 1 Chalice, this is bad. But like he could theoretically be playing anything. So I'm gonna take the risk. And he's on a so that's pretty unlucky for him as well. Okay, so he's back on the bug list. Or maybe just like 4-color control, the check pile. I'm gonna fetch now the player and Stifle. And because I'm more afraid of Stifle, or afraid, than of top decking him, and because I can still play other stuff. And he probably has no idea what we're playing. Like if you see Windswept Heath and Plains, either it's some kind of splashy Death and Taxes or Maverick or something. But I don't think you expect Deadguy Ale from this opening. Okay, I did actually draw the him. I think either he has bolt, like days or something, so I'm just gonna have a look. Because I think the Stone Forges will be very valuable in the matchup. Whatever. We would probably have taken days anyway, since we're stuck on 2 mana. I think I first have to plan the death rights. It's the safest play. Because usually they have like, if you think they won't have the second days, they usually have like 3 or 4 all in their hand. And now he's stuck doing nothing, which is good. Since I have 2 Stone Forges, I think I care less about it dying than about the Confidant. So he did have the second days. Okay, so it's this new Grixis Miracles deck. Sure, burning us. I don't care. We're never gonna cast him. So I'm actually just gonna escalate it, gain some life against a burn deck. That's not bad. Taking the bolts. That's like a 5. We gained like 5 life there, in a way. Opponent has Tombstalker and unknown card. I think I will start drawing into more lands, if possible. Okay, he will now find the second black source, play Tombstalker, we plow it, maybe find the second white. No Tombstalker. That's a 1-for-1. I'm fine with that. And I'm gonna get... Oh, fuck, we already have every equipment. So, I guess we're okay with being dazed. Tokens. I think we're in a pretty good spot here. My biggest problem is always whenever 4-0, I just start being like YOLO and stupid choices, because I already got like some prizes anyway, and you want to try out like, oh, this hand is risky. So I gotta stay focused and make sure not to place. Okay, opponent can't do anything. But I'm still playing around Toxic Deluge or any sweeper. He probably has something like True Name in a deck like a Young Pyromancer. Maybe this is okay against Pyromancer. Against the cantrips is not great, but I think against like on the draw him will be too slow. And then I prefer just being knowing what you are gonna take. This is good. I like all of these. I guess DRS is not great. Rest in Peace only stops the Tombstalkers. Maybe Cable Therapy. Well, Spirit is just dies to Bolt. And yeah, RIP. It's probably not worth it to stop our own Lingering Souls. And I think this hand is too slow. Maybe has like turn 1 Delver or Deathrite, turn 2 Bolt or Daze, so they're how I play. But you can't play around everything. And mulliganing into a Thoughtseize or something would still like leave us behind on cards. I'm gonna fetch a basic swamp because I think he played Stifle last game. Or maybe I should first fetch the basic plains because we don't have him. Because either way we'll have both colors next turn for our Canonists or Stoneforge. But Marsh Flats is the better fetch land because you have double option, like it can fetch everything. And this one I think cannot. No, it cannot fetch the basic swamp. So I'm gonna go with the least flexible fetch land. And at least I'm representing Plow this way. Like he might try to play around it. Christopher Rush, Brainstorm. It doesn't say the text, like the artist underneath. I think I'm gonna play Canonist first. Because it should slow him down. There's nothing I want to exile out of my hand so far. So I'm just gonna run into possible Wasteland or Daze. Because at least these cards will have more value later. And he's thinking whether he should do something about this. And I think he really shouldn't. So I'm glad he did. Because I don't really care about the card. Now he's gonna Wasteland me. Then I hope he does not have Stifle. So I would be sad. He probably has it. Do we need to play into it? Like Stifle plus Daze? Like I can with Chromox. I can run into Stifle but not into Stifle plus Daze. Stifle me, bro. Sure. Okay, if he has the Daze. Let's see. This is good against Pyromancer, this is good against Tombstalker. So I'm gonna exile the souls. And he's gonna daze it. Or he's not. I wanna be protected from bolts and true names and draw more cards. Oh, we can't play Liliana next turn, that's bad. Thunder's Wrath, bam, in our face. Or not, alright. Maybe upkeep fetch, or I don't know, we'll just see. Whenever it taps out, we can try to activate both of these. And if he has a stifle, we're gonna be screwed on black mana. No, don't do it. Alright, then let's try to draw some more cards. That's the red mana, because it will be more difficult to bolt stuff. Okay. Okay, we couldn't really have played around the grudge anyway. Maybe we shouldn't have played stuff. I like at least see if he drops and treads and taps out. But he will tap out if he sees we have a fetch land open. Because if you have stifle in your deck, you just wanna usually. Ouch, that hurts. Great start, but we're probably gonna lose this. Okay, so Chromox is a liability. Sometimes. It's strange, because I thought his hands would be too slow, and actually we don't even have enough mana. Like, we did cast all our 2 mana spells, and we're still going. Like, doing nothing. Maybe I should have turned 1 fetched the basic swamp, in hindsight. Sorry, that's a mosquito. We're dead. Let's just watch some more rogues first by not conceding. We have plenty of time. Should I Thoughtseize him now? Like, it's smarter to Thoughtseize him in case he has an answer for the Confident, but we're not gonna win by being patient. Like, we just need to draw something this turn to kill all these creatures. And Toxic Deluge, or like Plow plus something. Probably Deluge against like this army. But I never draw Toxic Deluge when I need it. And a land, we actually need a land as well. Okay, that's phase number 1. He's gonna click me, I suppose. That's gonna be 4 damage, 6. Yeah, we still need the Tombstalker. take nothing. That's I'm gonna be at 6. Then I'm gonna be at 4. Then I die. Alright. I'm gonna let him play it out. What could have helped us here? Rest in peace. Yeah, it's just accidental that it would have helped. Like, it won't really do much. Chromox was not great, but I think we still need to be aggressive against this deck. So I'm gonna keep it the same. And being on the play is a lot better against Stifle. Play first, yes. Turn 1, turn 2, Swords or Brutality. We're weak to Wasteland, but I'm gonna fetch a Scrubland. To have 2 white in case our Deathrite dies. And at least we have like 1, 2, 3, 4 removal spells. Maybe I should replace 1 Winsome Teeth by a black fetch. That's aggressive. But admittedly, it's the best card in Legacy, the best creature card. Right now. Basic Swamp, so we have double of every car. Actually, maybe green. It's risky if he draws like 2 wastelands. But I don't know. I think we're still right now. So we start by thought seizing him and then deciding what we want to do with the brutality. Diabolic Edict is annoying, Grudge doesn't do anything right now, and Tombstalker has like 2 of them, and the second one doesn't do anything. So either Edict or but Grudge, then he has to fetch. Oh yeah, he's going to fetch a Bayou to flash it back and still have double. No, but then he doesn't have red mana. So Grudge is not great. Edict could be a problem, and Tombstalker, if he ever resolves the second, I'm gonna take Tombstalker and pass. It's gonna actually help the first one, which we then try to kill, and then at least he won't have a backup one. And yes, I'm so happy that I actually did not fetch the basic there. Do I want brutality? I think I do. I think I want to take the Diabolic Edict. Because then we can top deck a creature. Bolt or Edict? Bolt is more flexible. Swamp doesn't do anything. Brutality just takes an Edict. Swords only does something next turn. So I'm just gonna take this Edict, I think. We have enough anti-creature cards in case he plays like a Deathrite or a Delver. gonna hope he doesn't draw a blue card. If we draw like something we really need to resolve, okay, now he's gonna have a blue card, but at least it would be a 2-for-1. He might shuffle the Grudge, not the Tombstalker, probably not Force of Will, unless he like has no other blue cards. He's not gonna go for the Tombstalker. Maybe because he doesn't have the protection yet. He's probably gonna force this, or he has like what's it called? The thingy on top, Thunderous Wrath. But yeah, if he doesn't, then we're far ahead. Actually, I should maybe have left the land on top, but wait, if he plays Tombstalker, then we draw the Swords of Plowshares of the Confidant. Oh, that's like a second edict, okay. Then it doesn't matter. How we... Liliana is a problem, because I don't want to discard anything. But it's still... My opponent's still gonna force it if he has the force plus blue card. Okay, he does. So it was basically him to Turak, and I'm fine with that. Now he's gonna Tombstalk, he's gonna stalk some tombs. Gonna leave probably the Ancient Grudge, unless he shuffled it away. Should we by taking the swords? Swords is more flexible. Well, Council's Judgment can take a chase if he has it, but swords is less mana efficient. I think I'm gonna play around Days first. And just Council's Judgment it. I don't think he plays chase. And then we're gonna waste, I don't know, one of these two colors. So he can't either Ancient Grudge or Flashback it. Stupid mosquitoes. Okay. Let's just prevent him from Ancient Grudging us. That's not Ancient Grudge, so he did shuffle it away. That's fine, because we're like, we get a Scry 3, or well, not Scry 3, we get to top every upkeep. And our opponent is just like digging for a single card once, and then after that he's stuck with whatever his deck gives him. Ah, that's extremely good. Unless he has like Surgical. But shuffling our library isn't even that bad, because we don't need the plow right now, or the swamp. And we can still flash it back. Actually, we can't if he Surgicals it. But I think you shouldn't board Surgical against this deck anyway, in general. We're gonna first plow the Delver, in case of him having a Daze. Should I play Deluge or not? I think I'm just gonna chill. Lingering Souls, because 2 damage a turn is just too slow. unless he plays a board wipe and kills Deadguy Ale, I think we're actually pretty close. Gets the 5-0 magical number. Like, do I care about his Delver living one more turn? I think I do. I don't really need a confidant. And I can't afford him forcing this next turn if he draws, like, he has a force, draws a blue card, flips it, or whatever. I mean, at this point, I prefer preventing our opponent from getting out of this, and not just like do more stuff myself. That's bad. No, I'm really glad I didn't play the confidant. So I leave the swamp on top, so I can first resolve confident, and then Deadguy Ale to dig one deeper. If this resolves, if this stays alive. Our opponent actually stayed alive a lot longer than I thought. Like, we should already have one by this point. Like, just drawing one Stoneforge, shuffling away, like all the excess useless stuff that we don't really need. So we put the Guile on the bottom. Then we first draw this basic swamp. And then we get to dig one deeper. Brutality is very good. Crap. I can't undo it to put the Mox on top. No. Because Mox is, of course. So does my opponent instant or sorcery in his hand? I have another Deluge on top. So I'm gonna be very greedy. And that's why I usually never get the 5-0, because I get too greedy. But if he has like the Ancient Grudge or whatever, or the Stifle, then it's a great value play. Cantrip. Gonna try to put the bolt, the Thunderous Wrath on top and kill the confidant. But because it's a slow trip, at least we'll get another Do I want to lose 3 to be able to dig one deeper? I think I do, because our life total is not in danger. Okay. It's the other kind of bolt. And we're gonna take this Lingering Souls. Doesn't do enough yet. I think I'm gonna take the land, but not fetch Liliana away. I'm just gonna keep it. Maybe it's good that I didn't. Because if he takes the Deluge, I actually play Liliana, Carrack has the click, and make him discard it. Which I don't now. I'm still gonna bounce this, because I need to deal some serious damage. Because every turn we give him is like one more chance that he gets. I like the click. Sure, it can take Liliana next turn, but whatever. Like I can just keep bouncing it. Vendilion click is a fairy something. So I'm just away and put a plague on, like, no, Dark Covenant is a wizard, but Snapcaster Mage is a wizard. Maybe I should have put Engineer Plague first, so he would take the plague and we wouldn't lose Liliana. I could still bounce it. Oh, he himself, that's interesting. But probably the better choice. So, one more attack next turn, and we should be victorious. Alright, that's pretty good. Let's open some trophies. Some, what's it called? Treasure chests. One. Whoa, that's $12. That's pretty good. That's probably nothing. Defense grid looks like it could be worth something. That's like Urza's Legacy, or is it a reprint? It's Urza's Legacy. Alright, 2.5. So that's at least worth like the price of a box. $4. That's okay, I must say. These chests are pretty nice so far. That's crap. But it's addictive. One ticket. Yeah, I'm opening treasure chests until I open like until my play points are back to like how do you call it? Like multiplication of 60, because like it's really useless to have like 15 play points, because you always need like 120 to join an event. What was that? Savannah? Well, Savannah, I didn't care. It's like $1 only. Golden Valor, is it worth anything? It's not too bad. And there are some other random rares. Okay, that's like nothing. Let's open more. Oh, eight tickets worth of play points. One. At least it's better than all these crap rares. Like this Scoria worm. Never even heard of it. Those are playable at least. That looks nice. Not sure if expeditions or masterpieces are worth anything. Wow, really getting a lot of play points from these today. Yeah, it's like a treasure chest. You can sell them for about 2.5. 2.5 like tickets. So anything above 25 play points is profit. Okay, thanks for watching and good night.